Hello everyone, this is Chris, and welcome back to another episode of Touring Cosmic SMP. And welcome to what could possibly be the final episode of me touring the world. Hello DJ, Pranks, Teller, hi guys. No, I'm not going to be leaving Cosmic SMP, I'm not going to be leaving Season 5, we're not doing a reset, at least for another little while. We're planning on resetting during the release of the Nether update, so probably another month or two until then. But in terms of things to show, I believe there's only a few places I've yet to show you guys. One little thing I want to say is I don't want to go back and show off places I've already been to, because there have been developments over there, but at the same time it's kind of like this series would go on literally forever if I were to have to keep going back to show off people's places. There are a few exceptions to this, but for the most part, I'm going to stay away from places that I've already shown. Oh, and one more little thing. I've noticed through my analytics that only about 7% of my viewers are subscribed. So, if you wouldn't mind hitting that little subscribe button, if you like what you see here, then I'd greatly appreciate it. But other than that, let's get to finishing up touring the world. Let's see what else we have to see. Starting with Teller's industrial area, I'll call it that. His big tower I showed off a few episodes ago is actually a big shop, and supposedly to get all the stock he had to build a big farming zone, and this is what it looks like. He has a big tree farm, which is a little manual for my taste, but still he has it. He has actually a lot of things, like a lot of things I haven't seen yet. Like, I don't know when he's built all this stuff, but it seems pretty new to me. If we hop up here without falling off, yeah, I have no idea what this is. That over there looks like a gold farm. Don't know if it's the one I built before. I think that's a sugarcane farm, and yep, well, let's just be careful, I guess, apart from falling. Yeah, I don't know what this big wall is either. I don't know what he's been building around here for this big wall. It might just be to protect villagers, because I know he had an iron farm over here. But okay. Yeah, this is what he used to have, an iron farm here. I don't know if he still has it. I think if we go around this way, yeah. I think this is a sugarcane farm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw it out there, and no, that's a hopper. Yep, sugarcane. And okay, I don't know what else there is to see here, and I don't know if I want to stay here too much longer, but let's try looking at other things really quick. This looks like an iron farm, maybe? I mean, there's villagers over there and things like that, so he might be making a new design. Not so sure about that. That big pillar over there might be a mob farm, and again, as I mentioned, the gold farm. And I think that Teller, you got to be a little more careful with what you make sure to. Wow, wow! Literally just said, wow. Teller, you absolute genius. Great marketing, and great industrial area too. Just maybe be just a little more careful with raids. You might have a bit of a raid problem around the area, so might want to get that checked out. I'm not sure, but if we go through here now, through the Nether, then in here, there's actually been a lot of new things that's been happening. I think maybe someone slept or something. I don't know. something happened. But if you don't know, beds blow up, and yeah, I guess that's what happened. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is what we have over here now. You know that we have the shopping district. We had the skyscraper shopping district. It's kind of been a little bit abandoned, if I'm honest. Like, not too many people go there. Not too much development has happened around the place. But what we have been doing is actually more in the Nether, and pardon the lag a little bit. There's a lot of item frames, but what I believe this was Eva who planned on doing something like. Oh, hi, tell her. Here you can have your wings back, and yes, sub to DJ. But yeah, we've planned on doing a different sort of shopping district area. To make it a little more easy, because the skyscraper one is a little bit out of the way, but we have these little shops around here, these little stands and areas like that, selling a whole variety of different things around the place. And this shop right here is my shop for myself, Teller, and Puffy, and I've been the MVP of this shop because I don't think anyone else has stocked it other than me, but. We have bone blocks here. We have some wood and some golden carrots. So yeah, anyone on Cosmic SMP, if you need some of that stuff, you know where to get it. Okay, now we're heading over to one of the exceptions, because in episode 1 we showed off Eva's place and her little town with a handful of people around here. It's developed a lot. It has changed severely since the last time we saw it, and again, it's a little bit laggy. Like, a lot of people have a lot of laggy bases, but I figured we show off at least some of the new things around here, like this beautiful little house here. I don't know if anyone's putting up for sale or anything, but in case you are, you know who to talk to. Or this might be a shop actually. Okay, scratch that. If that's a shop, I'll just be a customer rather than a house buyer, teller, whatever you call that. But you have a nice little dining area right here. Up here, if we can fight our way past the lag, we have a very empty room with a bunch of scaffolding, which is nice in some ways, I suppose. We have a barn. I think I'm gonna skim over a few more of these things now, because there's a lot of things in Evas Town now, I don't know if it's Evas Town, but I know she lives here, and yeah, I'll just call it, I don't know, Evas Town, if that's okay. If anyone else is living here, I'm sorry, it's Evas Town and Company. How about that? Here we have Super's house, which, have I ever met Super? I don't think I've ever seen a Super on here, but here's his little house. We'll just skim over it a little bit, because there's, like I said, a lot to see, but nice little interior here. Shut the door. If we head out this way, if I can manage through the lag, we can go round the back and check out this barn, which I believe was inspired by Corrales, if you've heard of him. He built a barn like this, and it looks like a pretty similar design and by Super 11 guy. And it's full of a bunch of animals, full of a bunch of sheep, and this is probably where all the source of lag is coming from, so let's not stay here for too long if I can get out of here. Like that, and yeah, it looks familiar, but it's a good design nonetheless. This is a nice little modest home. Don't know who made this. Okay, pretty sure this isn't Evas Town now. I'm pretty sure it's just the Cosmic Town, whatever they're calling this. Kind of wish there was a sign to say who made this. No, there's a bunch of end stuff, some wheat. But whoever made this right here, good work, good job. Like, it's hard building small and making things look good, and for the size it is, it's looking pretty cute. And off in the distance, I don't know if you've seen it too, but there's an enormous castle just sitting across the way here. I think someone told me that they were building a castle. I can't remember who said it, but whoever made this, great job. Like, I wish I could build something like this. It might be calm, but I could be wrong. Oh, by the way, in Teller's Island, yeah, Calm built all those ships. I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, it was Calm. Gave Teller a little too much credit before, but from what I could see here, like, I believe this is mostly a work in progress from what I can see. Yeah, on the inside, it's looking a little empty from around the place. It's looking a little incomplete right now, but from what's already made, like, whoever made this, like, I gotta give you a pat on the back. I gotta hire you to build a new base for me or something, because this is incredible architecture right here. I wish I can add detail like this. I wish I can add all sorts of crazy stuff to put it all together into this gorgeous type of castle. I was told from Kaye Flip that there's been a small bit more development on his place, and there has been a little bit. I mean, you could see that there's a bunch of concrete powders still needing to be made into concrete, and not sure where this is going, and not sure why there's iron there. I'm gonna be a good sport and pick it up for him if I can, but there's a small bit more stuff made here. Still not complete, but it's getting there slowly but surely. Not sure who made this, but oddly satisfying seeing those fish fly around. And here is another little place, and I believe from this little sign, this is James's land, and from what I could tell, this looks like a James land if I ever saw one. And nice little modest little interior and things like that. It's kind of hard for me making cobblestone work with concrete, but I think he's done a pretty decent job with it. If I can look at it, yeah, pretty decent job from it. Crossing this bridge, which looks pretty nice. I think we saw that before. If we head over this way, I don't. Again, unless if it's labeled, I don't know who made it, and I'm in a hole. That's great. Yeah, unless things are labeled, I honestly have no idea who made it, because there is so many different people and so many different builds popping up all the time that it's kind of hard to keep up with. So, in case anyone from Cosmic SMP is watching this, just label your base at least. And don't know if this is Evas or not, but let's have a look inside anyways. Have a nice little interior. I mean, I like what they did with the armor stands. Like, how did they do it? I'm sure it's armor stand trickery, but like, how did they make it? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, but impressive work there. Like, and up here it looks like just a big storage room. And I think that's it for this house. Over here, that's a nice little barn, shed, barrel building, that place. But over here we have a community portal, okay, which is in the shape of a windmill. I think I showed this off before. In episode 1, if you remember, there's a cobblestone castle-like thing, and I believe this is what it turned into, and might as well just quickly pop my way inside. And yeah, okay, this is the place. Like, I remember saying, like, making diorite look good, and yeah, this is definitely it. Again, not quite complete, but I believe that's what it is. If we pass this bee farm, I believe that's what it is. We will head this way and try and find DJ. Now, DJ, I believe, is a relatively new member of Cosmic SMP. Like, he's only been on, I think, for just a couple weeks, and he's already done some pretty insane things, and that might be him right there. See, there's a name tag over there, and all we have to do is find the way inside his base, which is not up these ladders. Thank you very much. Oh, I think I'm getting an escort. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Was it literally just right here? Did I literally walk right by it? Like, I've been looking for this place for so long, but yeah, this is DJ's place. He built a nice underground sort of sewer type place, or like just an underground massive base area. Like, yeah, welcome to my dungeon for sure. Like, this is some pretty insane stuff he got here. Like, he was mentioning how it was hard making all this cracked and mossy stone brick, and I could tell that it probably took him a while to do things like this. Over there we have if we get over there, this place, Cosmic SMP, is really laggy, as it so turns out. Over here we have a chicken cooker with presumably a bunch of chicken inside. Yep. We have a farm. We have a farm. We have a farm. And we have a... Nah, that's not a farm. That's just some wheat in the ground or some carrots or something. Right here we have a crafting table. A shulker box. Not sure what this is for. Might be for items, because I see a bunch of redstone behind. And this looks like sort of unfinished. Like, again, the mossy stone brick sometimes takes a little while to get, if I'm honest. Yeah, and it looks like he's expanding further in other places, so this place might not be completely done. And okay, sounds like there's some storage down here. DJ, you got some holes in your floor. You might want to get them patched up. But yeah, this is probably the cause of the lag. All these chests right here with a bunch of cobble and all sorts of stuff. And cobble and granite, and yeah, this storage is probably gonna last you, DJ, for the whole season. I'm sure of it, until you run out of storage space, and then you have to make it bigger. But from here, random stuff, I believe. Yeah, that might be a random sorter right there, and bulk storage right there. So yeah, that's DJ's place. A solid stone brick out of 10. Wouldn't be a solid mossy stone brick out of 10, but the floor is lacking a little bit in them. But still, good work, DJ. Before we go, sounds like he has something else. Maybe he's asked me to come over and have a look at something really quick. So whatever it is, I made something you're going to like. Okay. I don't know if I should be worried or not, but I'm putting faith in you, DJ. I'm still alive in demise, and I'd rather not die. If we can get down there. DJ, button's broken. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. And we're in. Wait, are we in? Yeah, we're in. Okay, totally in. And into a strange concrete area. Yeah, exactly. Okay. But we have time machine. Who, as if anyone would make a time machine, like, I don't know, age fluctuation maybe, but time machine, like, what? Who would ever make a time machine? Strange how time machines pop up out of nowhere, huh, DJ? But now I think that everything that's in DJ's underground basement cave area. I believe, like, could be wrong, like, there's a bunch of hidden entrances and things like that, but from what I see, from what I could find, like, I believe that's everything. I kind of glimpsed over this, but in the Nether, they actually made sort of the overworld in some ways. Obviously you can't have water, so they made the next best thing with glass, but with everything else, it's looking like pretty accurate representation. If you just don't look up at the netherrack sky, then it almost feels like you're in like a savanna biome in some ways. Now across the way and kind of on their own, we have James actually different James the Jamez base right here. So if we pop over here, he's kind of like isolated, sort of on his own, which is why his portal's a little bit on his own, which is why I kind of don't really see his base that often, because it's just so far away. But here it is, his nice little cave house. Love what you do with the dirt, James. Nice little storage area right here, with a whole bunch of stuff, which is tempting to steal, but we're good people here. Have a water elevator. I believe he built inside of a ravine, which is that. Diorite on the floor is questionable, but I'm sure he can make it work. Chest here full of stuff. If we head, I kind of want to get upstairs, and probably the best way to do that is to actually go upstairs. He has a bee farm, he has a sugarcane farm, a chicken farm, a flower area, a pigman cow pen, and a bridge. Plenty of things around here, especially as he's building, again, kind of on his own. Oh, and over here, okay, quick story. James was AFK over here, AFK fishing, which is what is inside there. And this was before we had the one-player sleep thing. And I was getting kind of attacked by a few phantoms. So what I figured on doing is I just come over here and just prank him. Not in a severe way, not in a serious way, but in a way that would get the message across by placing just a whole bunch of signs saying this and that and the other. And if I remember what they were, I would say them, but I don't. But yeah, got the message across, I think, and now it doesn't even matter. You can AFK all you want here, James, because we have that one-player sleep thing. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything James has around here, and even even little Wither Rose, which I believe I helped him get the other day when I was fighting a Wither to get the beacon that's at my base. So it's kind of neat having that right there. In terms of everything else, I believe that's everything. Has a cactus, a little super smelter, but yeah, other than that, I think that's it for Jamez, or James, as we like to call him. Otip, or Optip, or Optimus. Your base is so far away. Like, and I thought James's was pretty far away. His is just outside the little shopping area. Yours is really far away, even actually sort of by the old skyscraper shopping area. But yeah, here we are at last in Optimus's base. It's secluded inside of a mountain, I believe, and I kind of want to be careful with all my drifting issues to not fall down, because that would not be nice. But yeah, we have a nice little nether area filled with that. If I'm honest, like, whenever we reset to a different world, I kind of want to have a base like this. Okay. But, yeah, in the future, whenever we reset, I kind of want to have some sort of base inside of a Savannah M or something like that. You know how much I talk about them all the time, like in Seed Showcases, so I just love to have a base up here like this, and I'm incredibly jealous that Optimus found a biome like this all the way back when we restarted the world. Oh, okay, drifting issues, but yeah, maybe in the future I'll do something like this. And yep. But in terms of everything else, I don't know what else there is to see at his base area. Other than sudden drops and possible death, I don't know if there's much else here. Whoever made that bridge is just like on the edge of falling, of whatever it is. And whoever that person is none other than the other than Mr. Beardstone right here. Mr. Beardstone is another YouTuber who joined the realm around January, and I haven't seen him since. So I don't know if he's still going to be active or whatever it is, but from what he did on his little brief time around here is something that's pretty impressive. Like, he's one of the better builders on the realm. There we go. With daylight you could see it much better, and he's from that alone, that's actually really impressive. Like, he's only here for just like a few days, and to build that in just a few days is pretty incredible. He wanted to build in a mountain area, and the closest one is pretty far out, but yeah, like I said, he's one with some skills, with some building skills. And this house is no exception. He actually does YouTube too, which might be why he's not on the realm too much. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything, but from what he did, like he's done some pretty impressive stuff right here, making this little area. I don't know if it's inspired from anything or something like that. That minecart leads down to his mine area, which is what I saw before. So won't bother boring you with just strip mines all the way down there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Beardstone. I'd like to see him back on the realm, but it's up to him, really. He also has a nice little cow farm. But yeah, I believe that's everything to do with Beardstone. And that's pretty much it for my series of touring Cosmic SMP. Now, I figured I'd come back to the spawn area where it all started, just to briefly show off what's been going on. I won't show off too much. Like, that's, I think, for commands and things like that for rain. The rocket is a rocket. That's a male, I think. And that behind the rocket is something else, which I have no idea what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm planning on showing in Cosmic SMP. I'm pretty much 200% sure I've missed something. Like, again, there's loads of people across the realm, loads of different builds, and I'm almost certain I've missed something. I'm not sure what it is, and I don't know if I'll ever know what it is. Also, this isn't the end of Cosmic SMP Season 5. I'm not going to do any proper series on it, but I do want to do some different types of videos in it. Maybe some tournaments, maybe with the ice track you saw, or anything else which we might find. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, yeah, I won't do any proper series on Cosmic SMP Season 5, just because we're so deep into the season that it'd kind of be too short of a series to do. But yeah, a few little videos on here and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming along with me and checking out what has been going on in Cosmic SMP Season 5. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you now. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.